we're all chasing the great Demetrius Johnson, but this man believes when all is said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC belt.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division that has had some really good champions, from Demetrius Johnson to Davison Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stand atop all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You gotta win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this title shot. Now we see what he can do with it. Here's the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC men's flyweight champion, and thank goodness this division stuck around. This dude's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
I mean, it would have sucked for the division to go away and him not be here. He's so good, and he has shown that regardless of the weight class, you can be exciting, you can finish people, and he continues to put distance between him and his challengers. He knows that tonight is going to be very difficult. He understands that the challenger is really good. He told us in the fighter meeting, I will keep my belt, and I'm going to keep it for a real long time.
Well, at times in the past, I remember we talked about this guy's weight cut, his discipline or lack thereof. He has nipped all those issues in the bud. As such, he's the man at 125 pounds. All right, both fighters have now touched down in the world-famous Octagon, ready to go with more live action from Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas, USA. And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. We go inside the Octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Manel Kape. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we are back inside Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. And it seems like every time the UFC comes here, something special happens. UFC 192, obviously an epic title fight between you and Alexander Gustafsson. UFC 166, one of the greatest fight cards of all time. Houston's got another one in store tonight.
Yes, tonight you have a chance to make your own history. We saw Melendez versus Sanchez. Me and Gustafsson put on a show there. Velasquez and Dos Santos put on a show there. Will you be remembered like we have at the Toyota Center?
Kape getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, how about the switch kick to the body by Manel Kape? Nice right punch followed by a left. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Takedown defense is there.
Now some separation from this clinch position.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to chase down that kick.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things, gotta be careful here.
Mokaev's back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Manel Kape. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Under a minute to go. Well, he's got a pretty good sidekick, and you saw it.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Oh, is that a massive knee to the head? Could be in trouble here.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, he got it. Now he's back up. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. He passes to half. In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Heading back to the corner now. Mokaev's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Great defense on display there. Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Front kick to the body by Manel Kape.
That was perfect. I want more of that.
Oh, one more kick to the body. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Mokaev. Another ground and pound strike lands. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't run.
Still plenty of time to go here, round 2.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well working. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
He's isolating an arm.
Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight. Oh, he's got it!
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Oh, he got to the spot.
Man, this is a... Good movement defensively here on the ground. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
10 minutes in the books.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe, relax. You did great out there. Let's make sure we stay a little safer, though. There was a couple opportunities he had to grab some submissions.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Fantastic takedown.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He's got to start throwing down. Nice shot there by the champ.
Posture's up now. Oh, it delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. Lucky guy. I have.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Under a minute to go.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent job out there. Your ground control is beautiful. That's what we need to do. This guy can't hang with you on the ground.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's... Oh, he's in real trouble now. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent to shoot, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight's standing. Clean punch. Oh, nice level change. This is where he wants to be.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Kape's in half guard now.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Mokaev's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
And attacking the bar.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. And a front kick there by Manel Kape. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, both landed.
Doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Take control of that clinch.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Kape's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side?
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Swing and a big miss by Mokaev.
60 seconds. Come on.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work. Great connection straight up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Oh! Oh, separation in the clinch.
10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
And fight smart. If you start losing...
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose.
Takedown defense holds up.
Get focused. Let's go. I need you to be first now.
Nice jab by Manel Kape. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. As his opponent postures up, he opens it.
Pinned his arm, he's got him in the crucifix.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
And he'll do it!
Oh my goodness!
Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Jeez Louise!
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of round number 5. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev!
So how about that effort out of the undisputed UFC flyweight champion? He defends the belt successfully by way of submission here tonight. And what a moment there in the corner as they celebrate this latest victory. It is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this champion at 125.